Welcome back to another episode of Ready, Set, Direct. Today, you'll learn everything you need to know on how to get a steady shot. We all know how difficult it is to get a nice, steady shot with your smartphone. It's a lightweight device, which, ironically enough, actually makes it more difficult to control. Let's welcome back Karen to Ready, Set, Direct to once again be our lovely assistant and help demonstrate to all you directors the great tips and tricks on how to get a steady shot without using any equipment. In order to get a steady shot while you're standing, there are a few key points you should follow. First, it's important to use both your hands to hold your phone as you shoot. This helps maintain a good grip and balance. Second, you should tuck your elbows into your body in order to keep your arms as steady as possible. Third, it is important to spread your legs apart in order to balance your whole body. And fourth, if you plan to tilt or pan your camera, remember to move slowly to try and eliminate as much shakiness that can be caused by moving. By following these simple steps, this is the outcome of Karen's video, a beautiful pan shot of the pond that is very steady. As you can see here, Karen's legs are together, which makes balancing herself more difficult. And she's only using one hand to hold her phone, which also puts all the pressure on just one arm to stay as steady as possible. By not following the important steps mentioned earlier, this is the result of Karen's video. It is shaky, which can disorient the viewer and detracts attention away from the scenery. Now that the videos are side by side, can you see the difference a solid stance makes? If you want to get a steady shot as you move with your camera, here are another set of steps to follow. First, it is good to bend your legs as you walk. That way, they can be flexible for any uneven terrain and act as shock absorbers. Second, you should once again bring your elbows in so that they can be steady with your body. Third, it is good to lean back as another way to maintain balance because it counteracts instability that is caused by moving forward while trying to be as still as possible. And fourth, remember to move slowly. Smartphones are shaky in general, so when you throw movement into the mix, it increases the shakiness. This is the result of Karen's video. You might think it is still shaky, and you would be right. It is very difficult to eliminate the shakiness from a smartphone video, especially if it is a handheld shot. However, following these simple rules, Karen was able to make her shot a little more steady. Here, Karen is moving with her legs completely straight. Her elbows are out, and she is walking pretty fast. Let's see how her video turned out. The shot of the pond came out shakier than the first one, as you can see, because Karen did not follow the pointers mentioned earlier of how to be stable when moving. The top video was when Karen had her legs bent, elbows in, leaned back, and walked slowly. Can you see the difference between the two videos? Here, Karen is sitting down with her friend Uda as she pets her stuffed alpaca Herman and filming her as they have a conversation. First, sitting down is already a great way to be as stable as possible, but you can further increase your stability by resting your elbows on a steady surface, like how Karen is resting her elbows on the table in front of her. By doing so, less pressure is put on Karen's arms to do all the steady work. By resting her elbows on the table, Karen was able to get a great steady shot that is very flattering of Uda. Here, Karen is sitting down, but she does not utilize the sturdy table in front of her. Instead, she has her elbows out, forcing her arms to do all the leg work. As you can see from the video, it is much shakier than the first one and forces us to focus more on that than on Uda and Herman. The top video is where Karen used the table to keep steady, and the bottom is where she did not. Can you see the difference in steadiness between the two videos? So next time you make a movie, try using some of these tips and see how steady and beautiful your shots can be. For more tips, visit readysetdirect.tumblr.com and download our app at director.co/download. See you next time.